24 Israelis previously being held hostage by Hamas are released as the first phase of the Gaza ceasefire comes to a close. And in exchange, hundreds of Palestinians are freed by Israel, prompting scenes of jubilant crowds in the occupied West Bank. And here in the US, President Donald Trump says he'll meet with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky to sign a very big agreement on mineral resources. President Trump holds his first cabinet meeting with advisor Elon Musk in attendance and says more cuts are coming.
High stakes for the Prime Minister. He's in Washington, D.C., preparing to meet President Donald Trump, with the war in Ukraine top of the agenda.
We want a new partnership because our history shows that when we work together, great things happen.
Actress Michelle Trachtenberg, who rose to fame in the 1990s, has died at the age of 39. Police say her death is not being treated as suspicious and that they found her unconscious and unresponsive after responding to an emergency call on Wednesday morning. The US actress was best known for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl. She started acting at the age of 3 on a Nickelodeon series, The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Let's turn to some other important news around the world. The World Food Programme, the largest provider of food aid in Sudan, says it was forced to pause food distributions in the famine-plagued Zamzam camp in North Darfur. The camp has been the target of repeated attacks by Sudan's parliamentary rapid support forces, who are trying to push the army and allied forces from the region. Reports say markets have been destroyed in recent attacks, further restricting people's access to food. Texas is reporting its first measles death from an outbreak that infected more than 120 people. Health officials say a school-aged child not vaccinated for the measles died. Measles is a highly contagious respiratory disease. The U.S. declared it was eradicated in 2000, but has since made a resurgence amid a drop in vaccinations. And the Vatican says Pope Francis is showing improvement as he battles double pneumonia. A chest CT scan taken Tuesday evening showed the normal evolution of an infection as it is being treated. The Pope had part of his lung removed as a young man and is still receiving oxygen, but has not had any more respiratory crises since Saturday.
Mystery of the deaths of Hollywood star Gene Hackman and his wife and one of their dogs after their bodies were found at their home in New Mexico.
Will you return to Romania? Did Donald Trump help get you the travel ban lifted?
Back in America, the controversial social media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate land in Florida after Romanian prosecutors suddenly let them leave despite facing charges of rape and human trafficking. And this is a fragment of a man's brain from 2,000 years ago that turned to glass. We'll explain how.